Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Bentley and Rich. What we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Bentley's ability to understand and respond to his formal obedience commands, the correction and the motivation that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give any correction, and the only correction that we give here at school is a little tug and release on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You'll be introduced to the training equipment and taught how to use it during your follow-up training session. Now Bentley is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done, and the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. The command is Bentley heel. And at this point, Bentley has a job to do, and that is to stay even with your left leg when walking, not forging ahead or lagging behind, and each time that you stop walking, Bentley has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. So when you're walking out in public and you stop to cross traffic or talk to a neighbor, Bentley sits nicely, automatically, without being told to wait for his next command. And the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the sit-stay. Stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. You're going to start out with about a 30-second sit-stay and work up to 3 minutes. When Rich returns back to Bentley, he will walk all the way around him, returning all the way back around to heel. He praises him for a good job, and at this point, Bentley expects to get another command, and they take off heeling again. And remember, with your stationary exercises, your sit-stays and your down-stays, you can practice those commands right in your living room. You don't have to go outside. You don't have to go on long walks. You don't have to make it drudgery. We're going to teach you how to incorporate these commands into your everyday living situations. Rich leaves him in another sit-stay. And this time, instead of returning back to heel, Rich is going to demonstrate the come on command. The command is Bentley come, and Bentley should come right in front of you and sit facing your knees. And that eliminates all that jumping that he wants to do. And Rich tells him to heel again. Everything with Bentley has to be kept pretty low-key. You can't get overly enthusiastic with him or overpraise him, or he completely loses it, which I'm sure you already know. Remember that on the come command you do use his name, and you do lighten your tone a little bit, but not too much. And he comes right in and sits right in front of you, and then he goes back to heel and back sitting. So everything starts and stops at heel position. And at that point, he expects to be given a command what you're going to do next. So they're heeling again, and they're going to set up to demonstrate our down commands for you. And these commands are really important to practice in the house. So with Bentley seated at your left at heel position, you take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground, and give the one-word command to down, and then a stay. Your long down stay, you're going to eventually work up to 5 minutes. Start out with about 1 minute on leash right in your living room and work up to 5 minutes. When Rich returns back to him, he will walk all the way around him, all the way back around to heel. And he gave him another down stay command. He's really come a long way in a short period of time, honestly. He should allow you to return to him, and that's why Rich repeated the command, because he got up before Rich had returned all the way back around to heel.
Down, stay.
There you go. Now you saw where he was, heel position. Rich told him down and stay, and then walked out to the end of his leash. And this time he can call him if he wants. Comes right in front and sits, and then goes back to heel and back sitting. Perfect. And now we're going to demonstrate a command that's a little bit harder for Bentley, and that's the down from a distance. This is still going to require a little bit of practice at home. All the commands require practice at home. Rich is going to leave him in a sit-stay. He's going to turn to face his dog.
Down.
uses his right hand to give the command, and Bentley did that perfectly. Very nice job. Now we've demonstrated for you all of Bentley's formal obedience commands, and this video is to be used at home as a reference when you're practicing in obedience. He's done a fantastic job. He's going to be over the moon excited to see you tomorrow. It's going to be my job to keep him calm. Thank you so much for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and we will see you soon.